it? Ready for it? Thumbs up for this. This looks cool. What's up, guys? Good morning. So funny story here. Last night it rained probably a solid 1 to 2 inches of water. I got to show you guys this funny quick story and little product testimony. I love my Cojos yardwear shoes. This is my boxes from last night, just to show you how wet they are. Well, unfortunately, yesterday I left them outside. I don't even know why I left them outside. Oh, because they were tracking in dust and dirt and mud inside the camper. So I usually just leave my shoes outside. Well, although Cojos have that water repellent, front toe cap and keeps water out of your shoe when you're trimming and mowing grass, it doesn't when you leave your shoes out overnight. And you guys can see how saturated it is in there. I literally had an inch and a half of water, and I dumped them out this morning and my heart just sunk. I'm like, no, my Cojos are wet for the day, and I'm wearing tennis shoes. And you can see just walking to my camper and back, I've just got soaked toes. And I'll just show you guys the property. For example, my grass is long, don't judge me. I cut it every 2 weeks just like everybody else. The landscaper's always got the worst lawn in the neighborhood. But you guys can see on all my fescue just the beating of water. I mean, it's just so wet here. And anyway, I just was laughing this morning because I have to go do a commercial site and some weed pulling, some stuff that is for basically the end of month of July. I missed one site, I had to go back really quick. And I'm like, thankfully I don't have to do a bunch of walking or trimming today with the trimmer, because if I did, that would be miserable with my regular tennis shoes obviously getting soaked. So that's why I'm such a big fan and proponent of Cojos yardwear. And they've got great products, blah, blah, blah. I'm not here to give a pitch. I'm just saying, if you're not using Cojos, like the Jacks or the regular Cojos yardwear shoe, please invest in them. They're $100 just like everybody else's shoe. But at least they have the ability to have that waterproof toe and cap. And I personally, my heart sunk this morning when I'm like, where are my Cojos? So anyway, and then they had an inch of water in there. So anyway, here's what we got. I'm headed out, taking the radius with me. I've got a new commercial site that I just picked up. They're going to be building a building, their HQ. Right now it's just a commercial like 2-acre lot, so I'll try to maybe take you guys with that for a quick minute. Really excited about just doing some like bush hogging, some finish mowing on it. The city was getting on that client's case, and so they didn't want to get any fees or fines, which happens. So that call came in through our submission form, and literally had a quote out a half hour later with LMN, got an approval a half hour after that, and that was yesterday. Today, I'm already out going to mow, and I think it's $280 that I quoted it to knock down about an acre. That hasn't been cut in a while, obviously, but they want us to continue to mow it once a month after that. So that's how quickly business can come in. That's how quickly business can change if you have a good website, good Google listing, all that, regular stuff we talk about here on the YouTube channel and on the podcast. So that's what we're doing. I'm taking the radius right now. The guys are out there mowing. They've got about 22 lawns, I think, finishing up our Thursday route. Busy day, soaking wet day. So hopefully everything goes smooth. Hopefully no phone calls. Hopefully no mowers get stuck. And hopefully no rutting up of lawns. Amen. But anyway, let me know how your guys' season's going. Shoot me a comment down below. I read every single comment that comes on in. Appreciate you guys hanging out here on the YouTube channel for a quick minute. Let's get to it. All right, so over here, got the radius ready to go. And what do you guys see here? This is the empty lot, right? Well, the funny thing is, if you guys remember way back, this is where Stanley Dirt Monkey, myself, Mike Bedell, we used to mow all this field doing some mower testing, right? Early YouTube, 5-6 years ago. Can you believe it's been that long? We've been on YouTube, almost 7-8 years. But funny story, this whole building is here now, right? This is a whole commercial site. Somebody's building something down there. And then another company that we're gonna hopefully be able to take over the site management is gonna be building on this lot. It's just kind of crazy how it all grows. We all grow up. But anyway, little reminiscent there. Last time Stanley Dirt Monkey was here, this stuff was 5 foot tall, and tested out that Husqvarna mower. Then maybe some brands did not like how we tested those mowers and sent me cease and desist letters, but I'm not saying it was Husqvarna, I'm just saying people that might sound like Husqvarna. But anyway, Husqvarna. All right, let's go. about 2 or so hours, and we're all wrapped up. It's just after about 11. I got here around 9. Radius is all chock full of grass. Blew it all clean the best I could. Needs a good power washing. But there you go, there's our field. Not too bad. Not sure how much that shows up on the GoPro, obviously, but again, hopefully this turns into a corporate campus, and then maybe we can get the lawn and snow for that as well. By the way, got to eyeball this big business over here behind us. Hopefully pick up this commercial site one day too. We got the Sherwin. Why not do them all right here in this little clover and talk about route density, right? One thing I was gonna say, it's been a minute since I was able to hop on the horn here and talk to you guys about LMN, but man, we got our 4th month of end of month under our belt. I just finished up July, end of month last night. Folks, I'm telling you, took an hour and a half to do end of month, nothing crazy. Starting to get some reps, if you will. But one thing I just want to talk about is bidding and pricing and knowing your numbers. Like, spot on with what I bid this for. Spot on. I know I'm going to make some good margin, 35% margin on this one. Actually, it might be even closer to 50. And I couldn't endorse LMN enough. I know a bunch of you guys have been signing up using our code Brian. I'll leave a link in the description. One thing I did want to say is that LMN came out with a new pricing tier. So there's LMN Starter, which is like $297 a month. 1,000% if you guys are doing north of $250,000, $500,000, please give it a fair look, please give it a fair shake, because it will transform your business. And I will tell you, LMN's difficult. It's challenging. It takes a lot of time. I probably got 40, 50 hours into the program since February, March onboarding, so I don't want to sell this that it's some silver bullet. But if you're looking to grow intentionally, profitably, and know what the heck is going on in your company, 100% would endorse LMN. And including the new pricing package, the basic business builder bundle, which is the first tier. And so a lot of you guys that are using Jobber have been asking me, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Listen, if you're going from Yardbook to LMN, $35 are free to $300, $400, $500 a month. I get that. That's an entirely different conversation, especially if you're only doing, 50, 60 grand a year in revenue, or maybe it's a side hustle. But some of you guys are watching the channel, you do 300, 500, 750, $1 million, and you're just like, hey, Jobber's just not keeping up. Or maybe you're using Yardbook and it's just not keeping up with all the financials, bidding, estimating, job costing. For real, breaking news a week ago, they changed that pricing structure. LMN is so much more affordable and approachable now for so many, accessible for you guys that have Jobber and some of the higher tiers of Jobber, okay? So give it a fair shake. No shade against the Jobber folks. Great CRM for 0 to $500,000. But when you start growing a real business and you need a budget, estimating, job costing software, nothing's gonna compete against LMN. So little commercial, I guess, but I mean that genuinely from the heart. And I would have bid the same site last year for probably half the price if I wasn't on board with LMN, knowing my numbers and my budget and what I'm trying to do to make money. I mean, couldn't even give you a better testimony than that from my own personal use, okay? So let's go from here. I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. Let's see where the adventure takes us next. All right, well, back at home, feels good. Not really sure where we're here at the vlog, but wanted to just show you guys a couple quick things at the shop. So this right here, you guys ready for it? Ready for it? Thumbs up for this, this looks cool. We got our under cabinet lighting installed. How about that? So we got a little strip lighting or tape lighting from behind, and doesn't it just make this whole cavity just so much better visibility? Let me turn the lights on here for you guys. Pow. So there you go. That's the under cabinet lights. I might put some electrical tape up here on the back side if anybody's got any suggestions for, like, to bridge the gap, just to kind of block that off because there's a little bit of cracks. I mean, it doesn't look bad or anything, just some ideas. The hex lighting kit should be in the next week or two to be installed, and then we're replacing the upstairs lights with these guys, because when I go upstairs and actually started working out the last week or two, well, really the last couple of months, but then I fell off for 2 more months. Nobody's ever done that before. When you look up at these huge lights, I did a video on these, you're staring straight up into them, and that does not look good or feel good. So anytime I do like bench press or chest, I end up turning off the lights because I'm bench pressing looking up at the ceiling. So we got those lights ordered. They're a couple $100, and they're gonna replace those before you know it. Last but not least, hang tight for next week, guys. I have a video I wanna show you on the coupler lock. We ended up taking this coupler off and putting one on from Proven Locks. So that's something that'll be coming down the pike for some more content. And we're just gonna leave it there. Appreciate you guys watching as always. This is my little Friday weekly roundup. The guy should be done pretty much in the next hour mowing, which is really cool. Took us 5 days to get 4 days worth of work done, but when you get rained out for a half a day, and it's 9,600 degrees real feels with like 40–50% humidity, everybody's of course doing their best to get everything done. So I actually have some office vlogs. A lot of you guys like that salt video on the whiteboard. I got another one that I'm gonna be talking to you guys about next week about expanding multiple crews and the math behind it and the science behind it. So that should be coming down next week as well. All right, well, over and out. That's what I got for you guys. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. We'll catch up with all you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.